you have a snoring partner, then you would know the frustration of being unable to get a good night's sleep. Here's what my darling husband Tom sounds like when he's getting 40 winks.
Yes, he is going to kill you.
He's going to kill me.
Yes.
I recorded that a couple of years ago. I also have been recorded snoring and I sound like an injured hippo. But if you are stuck with the problem, could simple lifestyle changes actually reduce your snoring? We're here to debunk the myths around snoring and sleep physician Dev Banerjee. It's nice to see you, Doctor. OK, what are the common causes of snoring?
Well, can I say your husband sounds like Darling Harbour on a Saturday night?
Is there something wrong with him?
He sounds like a ferry just sort of...
A lawnmower. Is he going to be OK?
Yeah, look, no one dies from snoring unless there's third-party involvement.
Unless someone gets the pillow and goes, come here, come here.
But it has to be legal, though, so...
True.
So take us through, what's the difference between just snoring and sleep apnea? Or are they the same thing?
So snoring is the sound, it's the fluttering of the back of the palate or back of the tongue. Right. If I can demonstrate, so nasal or palate or tongue. It's a party trick I do, okay?
Yeah. So it's 2 different times. And is that the same as sleep apnea?
So sleep apnea is the gaps in the breathing, so you might have no snoring whatsoever, and that's the bit that partners should be looking out for.
Right.
Because sleep apnea is a terrible, terrible problem, can lead young children into ADD, ADHD, but it is very different to snoring, though.
No, sure.
It's where you stop breathing, basically.
Yeah, stop breathing.
Which is not good.
It's not good, and it affects well-being, it affects your sleep quality, and it causes a lot of tiredness in the day.
Let's get to basic snoring. Why?
Why? I think, look, 30% of us all snore, so I'm sure 30% of the audience snore, 30% of us snore.
OK.
Although we might deny it. And it's all down to the airway, the anatomy, how we sleep, how much we drink, whether we smoke or not. There's a lot of lifestyle issues that can bring on snoring.
What about obesity?
Yeah, definitely. The heavier you are around here, the heavier the tongue is at the back, that can be a big factor. But not everybody I see who snore are obese, and there's some lean and mean people who snore heavily.
Do nasal strips work?
Well, nasal strips, what they do is just bring the nostril. You can demonstrate that yourself if you want.
So this is a nasal strip?
No, that's the thing that you stick on the nose that helps with the pressure at the nose.
Is this it?
That one, rather than the strip, is a thing you stick up your nose.
Like this?
Uh-oh, here
Like
we
that?
go.
You can...
Do it.
Oh, God.
Oh,
yeah.
And what does that do? It widens the
It just widens the nostrils so you get the better airflow going through. The problem with those is sometimes
amazing.
fall out.
Do they?
But the strips are quite nice.
And if you rock up to Splendour in the grass, the police will strip
the dog might eat it as
That's going to be
well.
weird to have like a nose ring. Oh, wow,
works,
OK.
so-
That would be very uncomfortable to sleep with, though.
But it depends where the snoring is coming from. If it's restriction of the airflow up here, then that would work. But if your snoring is further downhill, it's not going to work.
So what about if it's downhill? What about oral stuff?
So there's a dental splint like this.
Can I have a go at that?
Don't put it in your mouth.
Oh, yeah. No?
You can,
already
you can put it, it's clean. You can put it in your mouth.
yeah.
You just stick it in your mouth.
Oh,
Yeah.
And do you need to
How do you keep that in?
Well, there's two types. There's one you can boil in water and it just like a rugby hockey gum shield.
Right,
and then you just fit it in. And then the way it's made, it brings the jaw forward, so you're not sort of doing that.
You're not getting a lot of romance with these.
Yeah, but the lights are out anyway.
OK, right. OK, yeah, good point.
What's this all about?
So that's a chin strap that keeps your mouth closed.
OK.
There's many people that sleep with their mouth open. And obviously, if the jaw goes back, then,
Do you want me to try it?
Yeah, you do.
OK, I'll take one for the chin carrier.
OK.
Like that?
That could work on the chin, too.
My at-risk chin is also sorted out.
So if you keep the jaw forward a bit, it stops your jaw from doing that.
Can you tell by the way somebody snores what type of, whether it's nasal, palate, and what's the third one? Tongue.
Tongue.
So if you've got a fat tongue at the back, that is a problem.
Well, it depends if it affects the snoring or not, and affects the breathing.
Is Hannibal Lecter, really? Hannibal Lecter.
I think he's
This is for
saying...
you, actually. These are earplugs.
What's this?
These are earplugs. Now, there's a technique
for our viewers.
Are these the same earplugs that you get on planes or buy in the chemist?
pretty
if you-
much so,
OK,
pretty
but
much so.
I'd love to use them on a plane, but they always fall out.
Well, that's because you're probably not putting them in the right place and
Probably.
correctly.
OK, so how do you do that?
I'm loving Joe like this.
Yeah.
Can we keep that?
Yeah.
So the thing to remember with the ear canal, it bends as it goes in. So you have to pull your ear back and then straighten the canal.
Oh.
That's the trick.
So you tug your ear all the way back and then put it
So
in.
you squeeze it and then you tug your ear back. You can demonstrate it if you wish.
Hard, but yeah. Okay, but you have to.
And then you've got to pull your ear back so it straightens the ear canal. Yep.
Okay. Because the ear bends.
Is that working?
Correct. Well, the ear doesn't
yeah.
bend, the canal bends.
Actually, that will stay in.
Yeah,
It
so that
feels
stays
more
in.
secure because normally they just pop
They just
out.
pop out because they're not in properly.
And what does that one do?
Well, that tries to drown out the noise that you're hearing. It's not for you if you snore, it's for the partner.
Oh, this is for the partner.
Oh, are you
Oh. Well, I thought it
I
had
got
some...
that.
Sorry.
Are you serious? Did you think the earplugs were going to help you snoring?
There are other crazy suggestions in medical techniques around the world.
There is one more thing. And it does include a pillow. The tip.
Lifestyle, yeah. You could change your pillow also.
And you think I'm sillier than that? You think I'm sillier
He's
than
an
that?
idiot. He's just an
Holy
idiot.
sleep apnea, Batman.
You said that having a higher pillow or a better fitting pillow can actually
Yeah, you
help
don't
clear
want
the
a pillow
airways.
that's too high up, so in your neck sort of flex like that. So, and generally, a pillow advice is to have your head and neck in a neutral position. Sleep on your side will help as well.
Great.
On your back, you're more likely to do that.
What about alcohol?
Well, if too much alcohol will just make the muscles of the neck a little bit more relaxed.
Help you
and
sleep, though, if you're the
snore-
partner.
Snore a lot more, definitely.
I think it's for the person who doesn't snore, has the alcohol. Yeah.
Oh, OK, gotcha now. Now I've got that one.
Doctor, great seeing you. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much
very
for
much.
joining us.
Doctor, if all else fails, including the buds there, surgery, does that work?
Look, I mean, it's hard to justify having major surgery for a social issue unless there's a medical issue. But certainly, those who've got blocked noses and polyps and tonsils, it's worth considering, possibly.
What about
I'd say
watching
you
50 Shades of Grey? Would that...
That's if you're asleep or you're awake, so
That would put you to sleep, though, wouldn't it?
perfect.
Dr Dev Banerjee, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
It's been very informative.